to do a brief overview and introduction to the Tennessee Reads, the regional ebook and audiobook download system that you can access through your public library. So the first thing you're going to need is your library card, and the second thing you're going to need to do is go to reads.overdrive.com. So once you've arrived at the page, you're going to sign in, and you're going to select your library from the drop-down list. So I'm going to select Cleveland-Bradley County Public Library because that's the local library here. And then I'm going to put my card number in the text box. So I entered my library card number in the text box and I click Sign In. So this is the home page, which is a lot just like the page when you go to it. You can see up here that I'm connected to my library as it has Cleveland there. So a little bit about the homepage that might be of interest is that often they have timely things, for example, Women's History Month titles to do with that, digging up dirt, just to do with the spring and everybody getting ready for that, Green with Envy, recent award winners, so the Audi Award winners are listed there, and so on and so forth. So just to go over some highlights of what the account offers, click on My Account and you'll see you have loans, holds, wish list, rated titles, recommendations, history, and settings. So first we're going to check out loans. So here you can see everything that you have checked out. So you can see that I have checked out 2 ebooks, which I can either read as Kindle or download it as an ebook. And I also have an audiobook checked out, which I can also download or listen to in the browser. So basically the important things about this is where you can see how much longer you have with these titles. So you'll see here I have 20 days, and then for example down here I have 13 days for this title. And you can also return, this is also where you can return it once you're ready to do that. So for holds, you can see it'll tell you how many more holds that you can place, and it'll show you all the ones that you have placed already, and it'll tell you when that you place those and how long. So for example, I placed that one back on December 27th. That's a bestseller. And then your wish list is just a handy feature because this is where, if it is waitlisted, you can go ahead and place a hold, but even if it's not waitlisted, you can just say, I'm not ready to read it right now, but I want to remember it, so you put it on your wish list. You can also recommend titles to the library, and that's actually not very hard to do either, and it'll show you everything that you've recommended, and then whether it's been purchased, and obviously you can see that I recommended a couple that they did end up purchasing at the library. And then your history, this is just where if you want to look back at anything that you've checked out, if you want to just recall something to memory, all of your previous checkouts will be there. And then settings is also important because this is where you can change the lending period. So you'll see that I have it set for 21 days for both ebook and audiobook because I just feel like I need that much time usually to get through, especially an audiobook. But you can change it to a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, depending on what your preference is. You can also change the content preferences, so I just have it set for all audiences, but say you had maybe a child or a young adult that was browsing and you didn't want them to really see any mature content, you could just specifically look at those, and you can also, if you only want Kindle books to show up, you can also select that, and it'll only show you books that you can borrow through Kindle. So now that we've kind of done an overview of just what the account features are. We're going to go up here and search. And let's say that I want to check out Pride and Prejudice, Jane Austen. And since we just did a general search, it's going to come up with, it's going to bring up ebook, it's going to bring up audiobook, and it's going to show you, what's waitlisted and what's available. So, and it's also going to show you maybe some Pride and Prejudice-esque or Austen-esque books, like contemporary, the Jane Austen Book Club, but if you were interested in anything that connected to it in some way. So this one is available. It's an ebook, so I'm just going to click on the title. And then there are just some things to note for this page. You're going to see the formats that are available over here, so you can read it as a Kindle book. You can read it through the Overdrive app, because it's also, as just a regular ebook offer as well. And then here is where you can also change the borrow time if you want to change it for a specific title. You can change it there. You can read a sample. You can add it to your wish list. And if for some reason you had listened to it or read it and it wasn't on your history, you could add it to your history if you want. You can read the description. You can look at the details, and so that's going to give you publisher, release date, things like that. If it was the audiobook, it would give you the duration, how long the audiobook is. And then it's also going to give you things you may like based on this title. So it looks like there's some more classic titles, maybe that looks like fantasy, The Hobbit, a classic, just so, and you can see all if you want to kind of explore that further. So I'm going to click, I'm going to say I only need this for 14 days, I'm going to borrow, and then it'll show you up here that the title was successfully checked out to you, and you have it until Sunday, April 1st. And you can find your loan by either going up here to my account, clicking on loans, or you can also just click here, go to loans. And you will see that it is now in with the rest of my loans. I'm kind of on a classic fiction kick apparently, but you'll see it's under the loans. It expires in 14 days, and this shows you the format that